Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the premiere episode of Kerbal Space Program. I have been really excited to get started on this game and throw it up on the channel. I've had quite a bit of experience in it. I'd say well over 1,000 hours, which is nothing compared to a lot of the larger members in the Kerbal Space Program community, but I still have quite a few achievements under my belt. If you've never heard of this game, it is a rocket building, space traveling simulator, I guess? Yeah, that's what I'd call it. Basically, you have all of these different menus and items to build a ship, plane, submarine, rover, pretty much anything you could possibly want. And, you could get really creative in this game. So today, I think I'm just going to show off some basics, just kind of show how the game works. If you're not really interested in that, then, you could probably check out the next episode of this on my channel, which I will probably be putting up right after this one. So what I'm going to start with is a command pod. This is where your little person sits. You could either have a physical place for a Kerbal to sit. That's your little guys here. These are Kerbals. I'll just kind of show how different things in this work. So we got the place for him to sit. Now we need for him to actually, go places. So we are going to get a rocket, pretty big one. Let me move this a little further up so it'll fit. This is a solid fuel rocket, so what that means is it will go full thrust, max thrust, and it will slowly run out of fuel and you can't turn it off. It just keeps burning and there's no way to slow it down. It just burns until it's out of fuel. So we're gonna have that. Obviously, we're gonna need some way to control the thing, so we're gonna look at our wings here. I'm probably gonna use these. These are generally pretty good for this. But to look at where to put the wings, we're gonna turn on the center of weight. So what this is right now, if you were to lay this rocket horizontally, you could place it on a needle that would sit in the center of this circle here. Not in the center, but in the center of this circle. And this entire ship would perfectly balance on top of that needle if you placed it right. And if the needle was strong enough. We're gonna want 4 on each side. Let me put them on like that. And you're also gonna want an aerodynamic overlay. So this is basically, think of this whole craft like a teeter-totter, and this blue dot, imagine there's a pole there. That's the anchor for the whole teeter-totter. So whenever you start turning the ship, this is where it teeters from, which you kind of want that much closer to this. So I'm gonna add some more flights or some more wings. I want it to be kind of about there, like halfway inside of the other one, and that's generally pretty good. Now this is good and all, but there's currently no way to get our Kerbal out safely from this thing, so we are going to, where is it? Oh, here we go. We are going to give him a parachute, so that it will slow him down as he descends. However, that parachute isn't strong enough for this whole craft, so we're going to grab this, we're going to move it out of the way for right now, and we are going to, where is it? Here we go. Not electrical, thermal. We're going to get this, a heat shield, and we're going to put this on the bottom. And that heat shield, you gotta think, this is gonna be coming back through the atmosphere at an extremely quick rate, and it's gonna heat the air up around it so much so that it's basically like an oven around this thing, which can be very dangerous, and we don't want that. So we're gonna... oh wait. We're gonna put that on, and then we're also gonna put a decoupler. This just separates the two stages. Right, so you've got... put it on, there we go. We've got the first stage, which is the giant rocket, and then we've got the second stage, which is just the pod. We're not going anywhere with this, I just want to get us into a nice, not orbit, just rotation around the Earth, and see how far we can get without getting into an orbit. After that, the only other thing we would need, we don't even necessarily need them, but they help. These are called drogue chutes. And what these do is these will slow the craft down, but not enough to save it. They just slow it down enough for the main parachute to pop, because the drogue chutes are going to go off before the main chute. Yeah. Okay. Right now I'm just separating the stages, so this would be the first stage. This goes off, and then it decouples, and then we activate the drogue chutes, and then once it's safe enough, we'll pop the main chute. I'm not going to name this craft, there's nothing special about it. Really, it took me, looking at it, 7 minutes to build, so we're just going to launch and see where we can actually go with this. This is the biggest solid fuel rocket in the game, so I imagine we can get a pretty good distance. In fact, I'm sure if I really tried, I could probably get into a small orbit with this thing. But that's not the plan for today. We just want to, I don't know, land in the ocean or on another continent. So I'm going to start tilting us right away. This right here, I'm not exactly sure what it means. I know this SAS has a lot of different meanings. So the one I know that it might mean is Special Air Services, but don't quote me on that. That pops up this menu, and this kind of tells the rocket where to aim. You have a stability assist, you have prograde, which is the direction we're facing, we have retrograde, which is the opposite direction we're facing, we have radial out, which is the opposite direction from the body we're being pulled in gravitationally, which is Earth, so it would point us directly away from the Earth. And then we have radial in, which would point us directly towards the Earth, and we definitely don't want that. Right now, you can see these little bars showing up, showing that we are overheating. Oh, look at that, we're out of solid fuel already. So we're going to separate the stages. There's no need for us to have this piece now, it's just going to drag us along. I'm going to go to the map here, and you can see our trajectory. We're going to reach an apoapsis, or a height from the Earth. This is the max height of 323,000 meters. The atmosphere ends at 80,000, so we just went over it. Now this is going to take a while to actually get to that, so I'm going to speed up time, but look at that. My graphics are terrible because I'm playing on a busted old Xbox One that's about half as old as I am, but I don't care. I think this is still pretty beautiful, pretty breathtaking. We have almost reached our apoapsis, our highest point from the Earth, or from Kerbin. We're going to face our ship retrograde, which means we are going to face in the opposite direction of where we're moving. As you can see, we're basically perpendicular to the Earth, which will be changing. Speed this up quite a bit more. And here we go. Okay. We're going to be coming in pretty hot. We should be able to save it. God, you can see that piece is still falling back towards Earth. It has not hit yet. What's our flight time? I forget. There's a way to look, but we've probably been going for about 10 minutes, maybe? Oh, we're going extremely fast. Hopefully we'll be okay. That heat shield is going to save us from this right here. Okay, we're starting to lose speed again. It just got knocked out by 100 meters for some reason, but... Okay. We're losing speed very quickly, which is what we want. There we go. Still not slow enough to launch drogue chutes yet. Okay, there we go. Drogue chutes. Those are going to slow us down immensely. And enough to launch our main chutes. Okay. We're going to speed up time. Drogue chutes have opened fully. And I believe at 1,000 meters the main chute will open. There we go. Alright, and we are now moving at a very safe 6.5-ish meters per second. Generally, things will start braking in this game at 12 meters per second. You know, once they hit a surface at a speed that high, they will actually brake. So 6.5 meters per second, we're very well under that mark. And now we just gotta wait till we hit the water. But I'm gonna speed it up because that would take a while. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and there we go. We have saved Jebediah Kerbin from quite a trip, you know. For something that only took like 10 minutes probably real time, he has traveled probably a quarter of the way around the world. Oh, okay, not even, but what is that, maybe an eighth of the way around the world? That's still extremely quick for, you know, that far of a distance. I just kind of think that's pretty neat. So now we're going to recover the vessel, since we can, and save Jebediah, who is the best pilot. Alright, here we go. Hello, Jebediah. We are done. Exit, please. There we go. Alright, let's go back to the VAB, the Vehicle Assembly Building, or Bay, I'm not sure which one it is. Alright, and we're back. Here is the ship again. We could launch it a second time, but there's not really a need to. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, that was a introductory episode to how this game works. If you would like to see more of this game, I will absolutely be posting more videos of this game. I have a lot of ideas I want to do here. You know, just different things. Launching a satellite into space, getting a base set up on both the North and South Pole, building bomber planes, building a submarine, getting to Mars, getting to the moon, doing all these different things. There's so much I want to do in this game, and I would really love to see other people enjoy this game as well. So, thank you all for watching. It would really help me out if you liked and subscribed, and I'll see you all in another video.